Det var en mycket is.
Frost. They were not too excited by the move. It's the time of the year when they seem to be not happy about anything. They had already escaped this paddock. They had been here for a day and a night, and they had teared down this fence and was grazing and shitting on this place already. But so now we made a paddock there and put them there officially, or how to say. So for some reason they didn't go into the village. They just were here and grazed, and then went back to this old paddock, and they all laid here resting. Always when the fall starts to arrive, they seem not to be happy with the grazing. Not as content as they are during spring and summer. But we have had 2 cases of escapees just recently and on this particular place. So I don't really know what's happening now. If there is one particular individual in the flock that defies the electricity and tear down the fence, and then the rest comes following. It's going to be exciting to see what the harvest will be here.
We have picked some, and maybe 4 or 5 potatoes per
Plant.
So not so much.
Not so much.
We need to plow better, or
I think
don't
so,
know,
yeah.
deeper, because it's a bit hard. I guess we do that when we have taken everything up. And next year I'm also gonna have a row with carrots and onion here. I have decided.
That's the plan.
Ska alla fönster på nu?
Nej, 2.
Jag ska 2 börja på nu. Det börjar nog bli klart.
Där ska det vara. Ja, okej. Växte dit upp.
Oj, vi måste öppna mycket mer. Nu är jag där.
Ja.
Vad är det då?
Det tar i här. Inte, här är det ganska mycket.
Nästan.
Det blir en helt annan känsla när man får hitta in.
Det börjar se ut som ett hus.
Ja.
Annars är det ju bara en öde.
Tog det i där uppe där istället.
Det blir nu vart ett hus. Sen har du fördraget där då för strömmen.
Precis. Ja, för telefonen.
Ja. Undrar vad det skulle kosta att dra ström hit. Ett par miljoner. Snyggt.
Ett par miljoner och sen blir det elräkning.
Ja, så är det. Och sen skulle du koppla strömmen innan.
Ett par miljoner och ska jag kunna ha en jävligt stor solpark.
Ja, gud.
Alltså, ingen aning. Den är ganska lös. Men det kanske är lättare att häva på den om.
Nu kommer jag med.
Many of you have been asking how does it look inside here. Not much have changed. We still got all our food here in where we want to have the cheese in the future, and here we're preparing for the fridge, so to speak. Tova is going to try to do some plaster on the walls here and see if it sticks, so we got some more even surface.
Svårt. Det här kommer bli jobbigt. So I spent almost all day yesterday inside our cave and put mortar on the walls, some chalk blend of some kind, and it became really good. Matthias even said that he could move here, so I guess this will be his man cave. Now we're just hoping that it will dry and stay on the walls. I'm not sure how it will work, or if it will start to fall off in some way. I don't know. But it was quite fun to do it, but I was really tired afterwards. So I just made the little room that is going to be our fridge. I also decided to order some shelves for this little room, so we're waiting for them to arrive. So hopefully we will be able to empty out the big room and move everything in this room where it should be and organize everything a little bit better than it is now. everything is standing on some tables, and those tables ain't looking that good. A lot of mold and stuff because it's so moist in here. So it feels really good to finish it up a bit. Now we only need a door or two. Slowly we're getting there. Vad gör du? Skördar du?
Nej.
It is maybe a bit early to be giving up the greenhouse, but the harvest in here has been so bad this year and I'm so tired to tending to these plants. It hasn't been a good year in the greenhouse. I have maybe gotten 6 cucumbers on my 6 plants and a handful of tomatoes. I don't know. A lot of snails. My chilies had a lot of lice. It hasn't been a lush year in here. So I'm tired of it and now I'm just picking the few cucumbers that are left and remove it all from the greenhouse so I don't have to see it. Timjan kan få vara kvar ett tag.
Varför kan den vara det?
Ja, jag tycker det. Vi ska ta bort gurkplantorna.
Jag vill också ta bort.
Ja. De är lite pickiga nog.
Två krattor har jag. Och 2 knivar mot den. Eller det känns bra att bara tvätta här i badkaret.
Nej.
Varför?
Ska inte få en massa jord dit.
Varför? Hej. Jag såg en kamera sticka upp. Och då undrar jag vem det var.
Vem skulle det annars vara? Klättra in. I guess that everyone with a garden can relate to the frenzy that sets in at springtime. Yeah, garden! But when the autumn comes, it's more like, oh, let it be done. The energy peak is in early spring and autumn is a bit garden tired, I guess. But at the same time, it's really sad to watch every flower die from the frost. And now we have had frost nights for 2 nights. And I have been out and putting those covers on and everything. But yeah, now the autumn tiredness has set in. So I'm trying to harvest as much as I can. And then I will let the frost take the rest. Everything has an end, even the garden. But I really enjoy being in here, picking the flowers and the herbs and yeah.
Mamma, nu går jag.
Nu ska vi flytta på dig, Ivar.
Goddag. Estrid.
Ställ er här nu. Och gå in där, du visar vägen.
Kanna. Fyra. Kanna. Fyra. Kanna. Piu. Bra, Dolly. Fyra. Kanna. Bra. Ja.
En trög.
Jag har boken kanske.
Oj. Vanliga blir hanterad på det här sättet.
Ska vi se. Här har vi ju som hänger med Greta.
Ja, men...
Ja, okej.
Ja.
Här är en med hon som hänger med Disa. Uppe på huvudet. Vit hästamössa, vitt runt nos, vit svans, vita fläckar på rygg och sida.
Okej.
Vit fläck vänster ben bak. Och han har hornknappar. Vi får titta på hur de ser ut och så får vi göra en jämförelse så vi ser alla tillsammans. Vitt huvud, svart runt ögon, svart nos, svart skelett ovanför vänster, vit svans, vit fläck i den svarta på nosen. Mycket mesiga fin. Ja, ska vi se. Sen har hon en baggebrun.
Oj, vilken miss.
Vitt huvud och ner över nos, brunt runt ögon, brun fläck ovanför vid nos, vit svanstipp. Vi kan väl...
Nice work, Greta.
Ja.
This was a nice one. So we're trying to decide who is gonna get butchered and who is not. And just recently we had an incident where I was building a new paddock, and one of them, she just put her nose underneath the fence, lifted it up and pushed through. So she had figured out that the last piece of thread does not have electricity in it.
So that was an easy choice.
Yeah, and then I was like, all the sheep was on one side, and she was on the other side, and I was, how can I get her to the other sheep without letting the other sheep into the? And then I just went over the fence, got to the electricity and turned it off, and then she pushed. She did the trick again to the other side. So she had figured that out. but she hasn't done it since, and our dilemma now is that she has very nice fur. How was her lambs?
She had one
One.
that
So,
had
okay.
a bit of problem.
Okay, so then she has 2 minuses already. Okay, so she's
But then we have Elsa that is our oldest now, and I really like her, but she have gotten triplets 2 times, and one of the lambs has died each
that's,
time.
I guess, mainly our fault, but we also don't want to have sheep that gives triplets, or her mother gave 4.
The last time we had she
Mother.
gave 4,
Yeah.
and she got paralyzed, and 2 lambs died, and it was
a
messy.
mess.
So I think she is like her mother, because she has given 2, but the last 2 years she has given 3. So I think the older she gets, the more lambs she gets.
Yeah. So
And that's a shame, because she's very soft and
gentle.
gentle. And then we have Doris that doesn't take care of her lambs really well. They poop and she doesn't clean them, and we have to clean them, and
Yeah, in the first week.
yeah, so that's not good.
Yeah, this year it almost went bad.
Yeah, with both of her lambs.
So those 3.
Are decided. So
Now we need to decide which one to keep instead of those 3. So we need to check our records, who has a good track record for like
good moms.
yeah.
Easy birds.
Did their moms have easy birds? It's always hard, this decision making process. You have no idea if you
Make a good decision or not. But we can only make decisions of what we see, and if they are not good mothers, then we can't keep them, because the lambs suffer from it.
I guess
So
with time, when doing this, you get experience also. So you just need to do it. Gather the experience.
Tacka brun, vit svans, vitt huvud, vit fläck på rygg mot svans.
Ja, det går som en liten vit rand här. Inåt.
Elsa här. Hon har Tova där. Akta kameran där nu då. Här då, Danne.
Hon har inga lamm kvar här heller.
Nej, det var hennes land. Tacka brun. Vitt huvud plus öron. Brun på nos.
Ja, Doris har lamm kvar här. Signe ska klippa.
Ja, just det. Det ska vi inte glömma.
Orran. So we have made some decisions. I'm not entirely sure about the last decision. Choice between one or the other, which one to keep and which one to eat. But now we got 10 ewes in this circle here. They are going to be shared now and be next year's mothers as well.
Marie.
And in the little pen here beside, we got the ram lambs. Those are going to move down to the other rams at our place. So now the hard work begins.
But first some tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a lunch break and a quick lunch break and then start shearing. And I'm sort of looking forward to it because I was learning the one of the techniques last time I shared, but now I don't really remember. I got 10 more to train on. Ser bra ut klövarna. Väldigt fin. Vart ska du backa nu? Ah.
Two down, 8 to go.
Bra mössa.
Nej,
Titta,
inte så.
lite skägg då.
Nej.
Some years it has been a mess or very difficult to cut them or shear them. Is the right term, I guess. But so far these two are very nice. We need to remember this particular date, this particular time of the year. If it has
15th of September, perfect.
if it has anything to do with that, I don't know. Är det din tur? Dolly?
Disa.
Aha, Lisa. Där Dolly. Du har lite vitt runt nosen och du lurar mig. Men du har ju en sån där kvar. Oj. Det är fullt i magen. Fail. That was wrong. It was like this. Sorry. Bear with me. Inte riktigt. Not really, but soon enough I guess. I cut 100 more sheep. Oh. Too intense. Nice wool on this one as well. And nice looking hoofs. Nice looking hoofs on these. Back hoof. Do you have some nice back hoofs? You did. Very nice. Here is the exit. The exit. A little bit of water. Oi, I forgot something on your face. Well, the sheep that was going to be shared are now shared. And now it's off for a shower and some dinner, but we still have the work of getting all the rams down to our place together with the other rams tonight or after dinner. Well, it's bedtime for this boy. The rams are home, but I don't know. I guess we've come a long way from where we started with the sheep, but there is still some things that needs to be figured out. The problem we have now is that all the other rams, the paddock they are going to is far away on the other side of this field. And so one option is to build a path for them with fences, but I think we will take the more training option. It takes shorter time, but it's heavier. Carry them there.
Hej, här var stora en mamma.
Nej, det är en stor bagge. En stor liten bagge.
Ja, men nu är den mamma inte de.
En mamma nu.
Kanske storebror.
Ja, kanske det. Högerhänt.
Högerhänt? Är den här baggen högerhänt?
Ja.
Jag går se. Gör det.
Och en till har hål. Och en till har hål. Och en till har. Och en till. Nästan alla får hade hål på.
Ja.
Hej. Jag såg att de pissade och kackade.
Yes. We need to make a grazing plan for this area as well. Separate. Divide this place up into 30 paddocks. and move them accordingly and see to it that they are here in September. Not all the way on the other side. So I guess we could solve it like that.
It's for your sake.
Better planning, I guess.
So you can train a bit.
Yeah. Well, it gets dark here a lot faster. Time to go to bed. Ivar and Tova has already gone. And I'm enjoying a cup of apple juice, freshly squeezed, that my mother and father brought when they came here. Yeah. It would be really nice to get some fruit trees growing here, but it's hard to keep them alive. Too close to the mountains. Yeah, we'll see what adventures there's gonna be tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna look at and show you and try to do something about a thing we did wrong in the cabin with the walls, with the crooked walls. Yeah, good night. So in the last video I showed you a little bit about these. We are trying to build a cabin in the cabin to extra insulate this timber cabin. And we encountered a problem that we had not anticipated. One thing we had trouble with is deciding the angle of the wall. What is going to determine how far out this is going to be from the wall, and also that one, so on the same wall. I don't know how to explain it, but what will the angle be on all of these? All of these are in a straight line, but where is the angle compared to this wall? Because this wall is uneven. We just needed to make a decision and find the spot where this is most uneven, so to speak, and then put everything else flush with that one. The one beam that stands out the most. All other beams stands out equally as much as this beam. And I'm serious when I'm saying we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it anyway. Sometimes I get comments saying that I shouldn't doubt myself, or I shouldn't downspeak, or I don't know what the term is. But it really is. We're figuring this out as we go. And that's not a negative thing. I think that's one of the things that many are lacking today. The courage to do something the first time, or the courage to try out things even though you don't know how to do them. So what we decided to do was to just look at the corner and try to make them as close to 90 degrees as possible, and that would determine the angle of the inner wall, these beams, so to speak. Not this wall. This is constant or steady, or it is where it is. And that resulted in a problem. The window hole, or the window board, or the window frame, I don't know, the place where you put the pots with flowers on, here down on the window, it became a wedge shape. So what we should have done is to measure from the window out and just choose a measurement and then make the wall from that measurement. So like 10 centimeters out from the window and 10 centimeters on the other side. and then the window hole would get perfect. So now, are we going to be satisfied with having a wedge-shaped window frame or flower stand, or I don't know what the term is for this in English, or are we going to try to correct it? Here, the last wall we measured from the window. This wall, the long wall, I have no idea, since we don't even have the windows in place. And that one differs by a centimeter or so.
Så vad har du där? 12,1, 11.
Nu är det på 11.
Snart. Nej, nu tar vi igen.
Ska jag sätta den på 11 eller? Nej, den går ju inte.
Det går.
Då du förstås på, då fäster du den i stocken där, så är det ju den här stocken. Alltså,
Ja, nej.
då fäster du den. En McLaren Mercedes.
Ja, men heter det inte så?
We decided to fix the wall, as you could see. So now this is almost perfect. The window sill, I think the word is now straight, or stands out evenly out from the window. And that was this wall. The short wall here, we decided to not do anything about. It's a little bit, I think it's 1 centimeter, a little less than 1 centimeter difference. So, and on the long wall here, on the back wall, we put in the window frames temporarily so that we could see if it was possible to not do anything about the wall here. And we decided to leave it. So now the space for the extra insulation on the first story is complete. I see it's a little bit around the window there that needs fixing, but almost complete. So now the next step for us is to clean out everything here and try to get the insulation into the floor. And that's going to be exciting. I've been fixing the crooked window on the second story as well, but that you will see in the next episode.
It became good.
So far.
So far.
It's not ready yet. As usual, we want to thank all our patrons. Without you, these videos would definitely not be possible.
Not at all.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I wanted to share the sheep shearing video that I learned from. I will link to it in the description. Since I'm left-handed, what I did was I downloaded the video and put it in the video editing software, and then I mirror flipped it. Then the guy in the video became left-handed. So that was very nice. It's hard to find instructions on these things to left-handed men and women. And what I did was I watched it over and over a couple of times.
So many times.
Yeah. and then I paused it, and in my head went through what was going to happen in the next segment. And then I watched it and hoped that I had it right, and then I paused it, and in my head and so on, the whole video several times. And then the first couple of sheep, Tova was with me and the computer, and I started what
I corrected him.
Yeah, what I remembered, and then when I was unsure, I asked her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's possible to learn how to shear sheep from the internet. I guess there is adjustments that could be made to make the process faster even. And I don't know, maybe there is some New Zealander or something watching this and think that the video I'm sharing is not the correct way to do it or not the best way, or how to say, but it works, and it was the best instructional video that I've come across on YouTube. Well, again, this video became too long, I guess.
Yeah, we say all the time, maximum 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm striving for making 20-minute videos, and
not sure it's gonna happen.
and I really would like to come out with them more often as well, but yeah, we'll see.
But I guess this is it for this episode.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.